What's up, players? Welcome to the session. We sit down with about 500. 3 or 4 hands go by and we get our first real hand. In a straddle hand, we look down and we got the carjackers, 2 of them. So I make it 50. The button folds. The early position who's wearing a Trump hat calls. Surely I can't lose to a guy in a Trump hat, right? Anywho, the flop comes 9, queen, 7. He checks, and I decide to bet small here, like $50. My point is trying to get him to raise with his best hands, like 9s, queens, or 7s, or if he has 2 pair. When he calls, it allows me to shrink his hand down to maybe a 9 with a big kicker like an ace or a weak queen. So he just calls, and then we go to the turn with the ace of diamonds. When he checks again, this is a great opportunity for me to show more aggression. I bet pre-flop, I bet the flop. Now I raise my bet up to 155 and tell him I have a really big hand. He sits up, and then he calls. When he does that, that lets me know he likes his hand, so he has at least a queen. So when he checks the river, when it comes a queen again, I check too. Something just doesn't feel right, and I'm glad I did because he was laying a trap. He turns over 2 sevens and shows us a boat. I'm gonna take note of that, but we end up losing 205 in this hand.